Hi, and thanks for joining me for this gentle cool down class today. So the class is focused on winding down and gently stretching throughout the body. And we're going to start in standing and warm up with some gentle stretches there, and then come down into 4-point kneeling onto our fronts and then onto our backs as well. So I hope you enjoy the class today, and when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's get started, and we're going to bring our toes apart and those heels apart, so those feet at that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight onto the fronts of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so that weight's going nice and evenly down through those feet. Good. Knees are nice and soft, they're not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis. Very gently, we're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice and gently forwards and back. Just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so in that nice and neutral position. Good. Those ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. Well done. Okay, so we're just going to stretch out through our feet with our toe walking. So we're just going to raise one heel, and then we're going to switch sides. So we're just stretching through those toes, moving through those feet, just alternating sides, but try and keep that pelvis nice and level as we're walking through here, side to side. Good. So stretching and lowering. Well done. Moving through, gently through those ankles. Well done. Now let's see if we can go a little bit quicker. So we're moving through, raising those heels, good, alternating sides, and slowing it down again. Still keeping that pelvis nice and level. Well done. Again, let's go a little bit quicker again. Moving through. Good. And then slowing it down again. Well done. Good, and then we're going to lower those feet back down. Okay, so we're going to do a few little bottom kicks here. So we're just going to bend our knee, bring that heel up towards our bottom, and then we're going to switch sides. So opposite side, kicking that knee, that foot back behind us. Good. Alternating sides, kicking back. Well done. And back. Good. Now let's see if we can do 8 more here. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good. Lowering those legs back down. We're going to do a few little hamstring sweeps now. So we're going to step forward with my right leg, heel forwards, and I'm going to reach down towards that leg and then lifting up and around. Good. Opposite leg, step forwards, reaching down, lifting up together and back. Good. Reach forwards and lifting up. So just gently feeling that stretch through the back of the leg here, and we're sweeping around. Good. So dropping down, reaching up and around, lovely, and again, reach forwards and up and around. One more each side, reaching forwards and up and around. Opposite side, reaching down and up and around, and relax those arms. Well done. Okay, so let's just bring in a little bit of a stretch through our upper body, and we're going to reach our arms up in that Y shape and then lower back down. Good, and again, reaching up, thumb leading, just stretching out through that chest, reaching round and back, and then down. Good, and again, reaching round and then back. Good, now this time we're going to reach around and back. Bring those hands behind your head, a little side bend and back. Opposite side and back. Reach those arms up and floating down. Good, and again, reaching up. Hands behind your head, dropping down and back. Little side bend. Opposite side, reaching over and back. Reaching up and then lowering back down. Well done. And again, reaching up, hands behind your head, dropping down one side and forwards, opposite side and back, reaching up and then lowering those arms down. Well done. Relaxing those shoulders. Very good. Okay, so just going to stretch out through our calf muscles here. So I want you to step my right leg forwards. Just going to step it as far forward as comfortable. Opposite leg's going back. Going to bend this front leg, keep that back heel down and that back knee straight. And we're just going to hold this stretch through the back of the calf there. I'm going to float my hands up into that book opener stretch, and I'm just going to open out through that chest and then folding back. So palms in towards me and then opening those palms out. Good. Palms in and palms out. Well done. And again, palms in and palms out. Well done. Opening in and palms out. Lovely. One more time. Opening out, Folding back, relax those arms down, and then we're going to bring that leg back. Very good. Okay, so let's switch sides. So opposite leg in front. So reaching that leg forwards, opposite leg behind. Feel that stretch through the back of that leg. Heel down, knee straight. We're just bringing that knee forwards, and we're just going to reach our hands forward. And just see if you can reach forwards a little bit further, and then back. Good, and again, reaching forwards and back. Good. So just stretching those arms forward and reaching them back. Good. Reaching forwards and then bringing them back. Good. So just feel like someone's pulling you forwards. Good. And back. We're still keeping that back heel down. That knee straight. Well done. Feeling that stretch through the back of that calf. Well done. And back. One more time. Reaching forwards and back. Well done. Relax those arms down. We're going to step back from there. We're going to do a few roll downs. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end here, then as you breathe out, slowly restacking that spine back up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there, and then as you breathe out, gently coming back up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, just curling down through that spine, rolling into that C shape, bring those hands down towards the floor. Breath in the end there. Then as you breathe out, gently coming back up into standing. Good. Now this last one, we're going to roll down, and then we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Just soften those knees when you get to your end point, and then we're going to walk our hands down. And then we're going to continue down into 4-point kneeling. Okay, so continuing here in 4-point kneeling. So those hands just in front of those shoulders, knees under those hips. We're going to gently mobilise our spine here with our cat stretch movement. So we're going to tuck that head under, arch that back up, and then dropping down, looking forwards. So we're gently flexing that spine, arching back, dropping down, looking forwards. Good, so flexing and extending through that spine, just nice and gently. Well done. Just feeling that gentle stretch throughout the back. Good, dropping down, so flexing, tuck that head under, dropping down, gently extending. Last couple here, tucking under, dropping down, looking forwards. One last time. We're just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. That back's nice and flat, that tailbone's just tucked under here. So we're just going to stretch out through our calves a little bit here. I'm going to lengthen one leg away. And I want you just to take a breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to sink back onto that as if you're trying to drop that heel back, and then gently bring that weight forwards. So I'm just dropping my weight back, bending that other knee, and just feeling that heel sinking down and coming forward. So gently stretching with a little bit of movement here, dropping that heel down, gently coming forwards. And again, dropping back and forwards. Good, so we're just sinking that heel down towards the floor, gently come forwards. And again, dropping down, feeling that stretch, bring that weight forwards. So dropping the weight back, feeling that stretch, gently coming forwards. Good, last couple. Drop down, come forwards. One more time. Sink back and forwards. Well done. Fold that leg back in. Opposite leg extending away. And we're just going to sink that weight back. Feel that heel dropping down. Good. And again, dropping that weight back. Dropping the heel down behind you. So we're just stretching through the back of that leg. And again, dropping that weight back and bringing it forwards. And again, sinking the weight back and forwards. Sinking that weight back and forwards. We're just stretching out through that calf with a little bit of movement here. Sinking back and forwards. Last few. Reaching back and forwards. Good. Let's do one more here. Sinking back and forwards, and then slide that leg back in. Well done. Then we're going to drop down into our little child pose stretch. Drop that bottom down onto your heels and reach those fingers away. Just going to take a nice deep breath in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, just sink that bottom down towards your heels. Good. Breathing in and out. Sinking that bottom down
towards your heels, reaching those fingers away, feeling that stretch through those shoulders as well, breathing in and out. Well done, one more, breathing in and out, relaxing down, well done. So I'm going to come back up and drop down onto our fronts from here. So we're just going to sink down, dropping down onto our fronts. Now with my right leg, I'm just going to do a few little hamstring curls here. So I'm going to bend the knee and then lower down. And again, bending the knee and down. Let's do 8 more here. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and this time we're going to bend the knee again. I want you to bring your arm round if you can and grab your foot, and we're just going to bring that foot towards your bottom and stretch out into the fronts of your thigh. You might feel it in the front of those hips a little bit there as well. That's quite tight. And we're just going to breathe in and out. Good, breathing in and out. Good, so just stretching those quad muscles, those front thigh muscles here, breathing in and out, just gently stretching there, breathing in and out. Good, holding that stretch, bring that heel towards your bottom, well done, breathing in and out. Good, well done, and then gently release that leg, lowering it back down. Let's do the same with the other leg. So other leg, we'll do some hamstring curls, so bending the knee and down. Good, bending at the knee and down. Let's do 8 more, so we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Well done. This next one, we're going to bend the knee if you can. Grab that with your foot, your hand with your foot, and then just bring that foot up towards your bottom, just as far as you can comfortably go, and just stretch through the front of that thigh there. So just stretching through those quadriceps muscles. Again, you might feel that if it's a bit tight through the front of your hip there, just stretching gently here. Doing it on your front stops you cheating a little bit because you have to keep in that position. Well done. Breathing in and out. Just feeling that stretch through the front of that thigh there. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. And then gently relax that leg down. Very good. Now I'm going to bring my hands either side of the mat here. Feet just a little bit wider than those hips. And we're just going to go into a little Cobra stretch. So we're going to take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to lift that head, that breastbone. Gently peel that tummy off the mat just as far as you're comfortable to go. Keep that neck long. And then slowly peeling back down onto the mat. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, keep the shoulder blades down. Gently coming up into that Cobra stretch. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that tummy, those ribs, and that breastbone back down onto the mat. Good. Last couple here. Tucking. Keeping that chin tucked in. Gently lifting up. Keeping that neck long. Shoulder blades down. Breath in here. And as we breathe out, gently walking back down onto the mat. Let's do one last time. Breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Gently peeling up. Good, breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly bringing that tummy, those ribs, that breastbone back down onto the mat. Well done. Okay, so let's just lift back up and drop back down into that child pose, just that opposite stretch again. Just stretch out through that lower back. Well done. Breathing in and out here. Just relax down into that stretch. Well done. Breath in and out. Just relaxing down. Very good. So walk those hands back up. We're going to come down onto our backs from here. So coming down onto your backs, feet and knees that hip width distance apart. Just tilting that pelvis forwards and back just to start with, just to find that midpoint between those two movements. Well done. Those ribs are soft, collarbones nice and wide from there. Very good. So we're going to start here with our bridge. So make sure your feet aren't too far away from you so you don't get cramp in your hamstrings. And we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down onto the mat. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, walking that spine slowly back down onto the mat. And again, tucking that pelvis under. Use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down onto the mat. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, gently walking the spine back down onto the mat. And again, lifting up. Good. And slowly walking that spine down. So we're just gently mobilising through that spine, using those bottom muscles here as well, but just lifting. Good. And then gently lowering back down. Well done. Now on this next one, we're going to lift up into that bridge. And I want you to float your arms back just as far as you're comfortable. And then we're going to lower back down from that bridge and then float the arms forward. So a little upper back stretch here as well. So we're going to lift up into that bridge again. Float the arms back as far as you're comfortable. Then lowering back down onto the mat. And then float the hands down. Good. And again, lifting back up. Float those arms up and over just as far as comfortable. And then gently walking back down. And then float those arms down. One more time. Tucking that pelvis under, lifting up. Reaching those arms up and back just as far as comfortable. And walking back down. And then gently bring those arms back down. Well done. Let's bring those knees in one at a time. Just have a nice little stretch here. Breathing in and out. On that out breath if you can. Just relaxing down into that stretch. Well done. Breath in. And out. Good. And again, breath in. And out. Lovely. And then lowering those legs down one at a time. Back to that start. Then we're just going to stretch out through the body with our opposite arm, opposite leg movement. So we're going to reach our hands up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, we're going to reach one leg away, opposite arm above your head, and then folding back together. So breathing out, reaching arm and leg away. Breathing in, folding back together. And again, breathing out, reaching arm and leg away. Breathe in, folding back together. So reaching arm and leg away. And folding back together. Well done. And again, reaching away. And folding back together. Good. Reaching away. And folding back together. Good. Reaching away. And folding back. Lovely. So either that leg just sliding along the floor or can just hover above. Breathe out as you reach away. Breathe in as you fold back. Just lengthening out through the body. Keep that connection between those ribs and those hip bones though. We're not letting that flare, we're keeping that control as we reach away, arm and leg. Good. Last few. Reaching away. And folding back. Well done. Let's do one more each side, reaching away. And fold back one more time. Good, and then relax those arms back down. Well done. Okay, so let's stretch out through our hamstrings. We're going to knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg. We're going to do this dynamically. So flex the foot and we're going to lower that leg down, point the toes lifting up. Flex the foot, lower that leg down, point the toes lifting up. Good, flex the foot, lower down, point the toes lifting up. Flex, lowering down, point the toes to lift up. Good. Flex to lower, point the toes to lift up. Flex to lower down, point to lift up. So just gently feeling that stretch through the back of that leg as we're lifting and lowering here. Point to lift up, flexing to lower, point to lift up, flexing to lower. Well done. Point to lift up, flex to lower. Good. And again, point to lift up, flexing to lower. Well done. Point to lift up, flex to lower. Pointing to lift up, flex to lower. One last time. Coming back to that start, and then bend those knees, lowering back down. Well done. Okay, so we can do the same the other side, knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen through that leg there, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Then we're going to flex the foot, lower back down, point the toes lifting up. Flex the foot, lowering down, point the toes lifting up. Flex the foot, lower down, point the toes lift up. Flexing, lowering down, point the toes lift up. Good. Flex to lower down, point the toes lift up. Well done. Point the toes lift up, flex the foot to lower. Point to lift up, flexing to lower. Well done. Last few here. Good. Point to lift up, flexing to lower.
Point to lift up, flex to lower. Last few. Just feeling that stretch through the back of the leg there. Well done. Just gently mobilising. Lifting up, flexing to lower. One more time. And then back to that start. Bend the knee, lowering back down. And then let's just stretch out through our bottom muscles here. So I'm going to put one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. Then we're going to hold this stretch here. So taking a nice deep breath in and out here. On the out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out. Well done. Holding that stretch. Breathing in and out here. Well done. No tension in those shoulders. Just relax through those upper body. Well done. Good. And then relaxing that leg back down. Do the same the other side. Opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just taking a nice deep breath in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can, holding that there. Breathing in and out. Well done. Breathing in and out. Just relaxing down into that stretch. Well done. Good, and then just lowering that leg back down. And we're just going to stretch out through those inner thighs here, so feet together. I just want you to open out through those knees, just opening out into that inner thigh here, just as far as you're comfortable. Just going to hold this stretch here. And I want you to place your hands onto your rib cage here while we're holding this stretch. We're going to take a few nice deep breaths in and out. So I want you to take a big breath in. Feel that rib cage widening, expanding. As you breathe out, feel it sinking back down. Good, and again, breath in. Feel that rib cage widening. And the out breath, feeling it sink back down and in. Good, and again, breathing in. Widening that rib cage. And as you breathe out, letting it sink back down. Good, just allowing those knees still to soften and to drop down just as far as comfortable. Breath in. Deep breath, widen through those rib cage. Good, breathing out. Sinking down. Let's do that one more time. Breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing down from there. Well done. And then just gently bring those knees back up together. And then we're going to come round and just finish in sitting here. So just sitting comfortably. Legs crossed or legs out in front. Let's do a few little shoulder rolls here. So just rolling those shoulders, lifting up towards those ears and dropping down. Well done. Good, rolling those shoulders, then drop those shoulders down. I want you just to drop your neck so you're looking over to one knee there and just feel that stretch in the opposite side of the neck. Just breathing in and out. As you breathe out, just drop those shoulders down, let that tension roll off. Good. And then drop that chin down towards your chest. And then just looking to that opposite knee, just feel that stretch on the opposite side of that shoulder. Just holding that stretch there, well done. Breathing in and out. Just gently drop those shoulders down. Let that tension roll off, well done. Breathing in and out. Good, drop that chin to your chest and then gently lifting back up and just rolling those shoulders back around. Well done. Okay, and then we're just going to reach our hands forward, so clasp those fingers together. I'm going to reach those fingers away, drop that head down, and then we're going to look up towards the ceiling and bring those arms nice and wide. Good, and again, reach those fingers away, drop that head down, feeling that stretch through the back there, lifting up and opening nice and wide. Lovely, one last time, reach those fingers, stretch them away, drop that chin down, look up together with those hands, and then opening nice and wide from there. And relax those shoulders down. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the class today. Thanks for joining me and see you again soon.